Tenochtitlan, at its peak, was one of the largest cities in the world, and it was larger than any city in Europe, which a lot of people know. But on top of that, it was actually cleaner. The lack of all of the draft animals meant that there wasn't... I'm being serious. There wasn't so much animal feces everywhere, which meant that the spread of disease wasn't as, like, rampant, and they had all of that water to irrigate everything. So that's how you're able to actually sustain a much larger population. We're on poop strike, pretty much. But I mean, yeah, in like ye old medieval cities, there's just taken as a worship. Yep. We've all seen the oversimplified video. Sounds like a great place to live. Exactly, man. Anyway. Vinch, going to be the Red Aztecs to the south of the map. Tournament life on the line and all that stuff. He's going to need to win out from here. Mr. Yo just needs to win one game, but it is one game with the Civ that is not really known for its Socotra prowess. Like 1910, yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, I love oversimplified. Like, my parents also love oversimplified. That was done by the Mongols in, Crimea. That was the first instance of that. And they used dead people, plague victims. It was actually the first recorded instance of using biological warfare. Yo. There we go. Anyway, just more scuffling over here. All of these poor ostriches have fallen. Yo's gonna lose a villager. Uh-oh. That's not what you want, especially not in this matchup. Now, as far as this matchup goes, this is a great one for Aztecs, because you know what? If the Portuguese players going for crossbowmen, Aztecs have eagle warriors, they can go mangonels, they have skirmishers, all backed by their powerful economy. Game for Mongols? Yeah. I don't know. Tree sub earlier. Summon the full yo power. We shall see. We shall see.
Just here briefly because I
anyway, thank you so much for the 8 months, Matizweb. Appreciate the support. Actually, Vince now with so much idle time that he almost, you know, nullifies that villager advantage. Yeah. I think biological warfare is specifically with bacteria viruses. Yeah, Portuguese have everything except illumination, which makes your monks regenerate faith more quickly. I Vinch not. Oh my god. Well, Palisades are getting a little bit rectoed. Comanse. Oh my goodness. I mean, this could just be Yo thinking, well, I don't want to face this Civ straight up, so let's just go for the Vil Rush, because that's exactly what's happening right now. Still, this is pretty darn tricky. Oh yeah, and like even if the Portuguese player wants to go for organ guns, you're still running into the situation where Aztecs have monks with redemption and sanctity. And, of course, all that extra Aztec HP. Oh, the villager has to run! Run, 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 run. Yep.
But nay. Oh, Jay.
I mean, Vinch has saved his best civs for last. No, AoE 4 doesn't have any cheat units, in fact. It doesn't have any cheat codes. One of the many things the game lacks.
Jay.
Well, time marches on. Vinch now trying to wall himself in. Oh, repairs are enough, and now it's going to be Vinch trying to wall in Mr. Yo. But Vinch is doing just fine right now. Somehow Yo's ahead in terms of resources collected. I don't even know how that's possible. I know, man. Cheat codes are an important part of the game. I talked about it in my AoE 4 review. I know. AoE has always been famous for its great cheat codes. Okay, there's a villager kill, but I doubt Yo's escaping this one without another vill loss. He gets the Eagle Scout, though, so that means that lady does get to walk home. Oh my god, is Vinch going to lose another vill? No, he will not. But he does have Feudal Age, and that's a pretty good one, too. And Yo is having a lot of idle TC time, just trying to get to those Castle Age resources. 497, 507, okay, there you go. That's now a minute idle TC time. Gonna be around 25 seconds slower to the Feudal Age. I don't think Yo wins this one, right? Nah. I mean, I guess Yo's just able to take from his fruit bushes comfortably, whereas Vinchester is not, but... yeah, now Vinch is a little bit ahead economically. I just don't really see this being worth it. Anyway, Yo is now going on over to the stone, has a barracks coming in, so it's time for skirms and towers. And guess what? It's time for skirms and towers, but with some low HP villagers. Esto pronto. They are going to pass like the proverbial ships in the night. I don't think Yo is going to have any idea that this is happening. Nope. Uh-oh, Spaghetti Yo. There's the range. Here comes the tower. Getting Town Watch right away. I mean, that will see the tower, but that's only going to give you a few seconds respite. Might be enough to save, like, this villager. Oh, he's actually going to go in with everything except the lowest HP villager. Is Vinch not going to be able to wall it? It is on a hill, which means it's really, really hard to wall. Uh-oh. Now the tower is getting punched down, and this tower is not, as there are two Mr. Yo houses here. Just a little bit of arrow debating. And this is starting to become pretty awkward for Vinchester. Yo has access to stone once again. He's got skirms on the way. But of course, the power of Aztecs and Eagle Scouts, and the absolutely silly thing in Age of Empires where you can repair these buildings without being touched within them. Oh, and now the villagers are going to be fighting once again. Yo sends more peasantry to the front lines. Oh, that Vill is gonna die. It's another dead Vill. Skirms are on the way as well. But way back in game number 1, the killer for Mr. Yo was that he didn't have an answer to Eagle Warriors. We'll see if that's still going to be the case right now. Except Vinch isn't making one, which is a bit awkward. Okay, now he is. Nevertheless, Vinch is still ahead economically. But Yo's going to continue this tower pressure. Oh, does Vinch have no idea? Oh, that hurts. Also, Vinch doesn't have fletching, which also hurts. He's just now getting Town Watch. But I still think that Yo's going to need to have some sort of an answer to Eagle Warriors that is better than Skirmishers and Towers. Also, notably, both Bidax and Horsecollar in for Vinchester, not for Mr. Yo, and now our red player way ahead in resources collected, especially wood. Which is, again, not the most important resource in the world, but still. Yeah, that is pretty painful to be missing exactly one stone. Aztec farming is great indeed. And, well, that eagle is getting pretty low. Still, the tower is going to come up on the hill. And skirms can't really camp under it because they'll just be punched down by the villagers. Oh, that Vill's actually trapped out. Oh, that's going to be a little sloppy, losing a Vill. And the Vill count is now even, in fact. And yep, we still have gold, we still have farms, we still have wood. Vinch has his necessary resources. And Yo's still not getting eco upgrades. But in comes another tower. There are no resources to the side of the map here, and I think that's what Vinch is looking for. Oh, his scouting is not at all good. That's a bit awkward. I guess Yo's isn't amazing either. 23 to 20. Anyway, tower goes up. Just going to force the villagers over a little bit. Maybe deny a farm-ish. Oh, the Vills are going to try and come and rush down this tower, but Yo is here with the quick walls. Vills can still punch down the tower from the corners, though. And looks like the Vills of Vinch are running away for the time being, but Vinch is still getting closer and closer to the Castle Age. I mean, Yo isn't even mining gold yet. And I feel like what's going to happen is that Vinch is going to hit Castle Age. He's going to make pretty much any amount of anything, and then kill Mr. Yo. And we could be going to that Game 7. There's Castle Age. And Yo is just simply way far away from it. Been around 1,200 more resources collect. Almost 900 gold, 2-0. Very little stone collected for Vinch, but I mean, he's got enough for 2 defensive towers here. And he has all the resources he needs. He's got space for farms, he's got the lumber camps, and he's got the gold mine. Nice of Vinch to even save that villager. Eagle Scout gonna hop on out. Yeah, he did buy them both, but his eco is so much stronger he can afford to be a little inefficient. From feudal... No, Shotlottles are... Or... It's a Castle Age unit, so as long as the Aztec player has Redemption and is in the Castle Age, which is kind of essential, because that's the only way you can get Redemption, you can make Shotlottles. The unit production from buildings is based on what you can do, not what your opponent can do. Actually, all those low HP villagers from earlier, Yo is doing a beautiful job of sniping them. He realizes that the skirms aren't going to be doing a whole lot more in this game. So that's actually quite nice for Mr. Yo. It's just he doesn't have anything that's going to stop anything. I mean, Vinch, I do think, should have maybe dropped a couple more barracks. But, I mean, he's got a monastery, he's got a workshop on the way. Yo is just about now gonna click up to Castle Age. There you go. This is a panic moment for sure. Because do you know how many ways that Mr. Yo has to deal with any amount of eagles? None. Absolutely none. What's going on? Well, Vinch is going to take the time to clear out these forward towers. He's actually going to punch down the Eagle Scout. Oh my god. There is a hole here. What's he doing? Quick walls are on the way. I mean, 100% Yo's going for a castle drop. There's still a hole here. Like, really, really, really obviously there's a hole here. Also, Vinch gonna take the opportunity to scoop up plenty o relics. And that's going to help ensure that he has the gold income necessary for a lot of redemption monks, because he's gonna need them. Where are those guys going? I guess to build a castle over here? Yep. Still, Mango's going to work away over on this side. And he is going to see the castle foundation, even snags a Ville there. Always nice. All those towers getting cleaned up. Got relics 2 and 3. There's another dead Ville. I wonder... So, both players could be going for a fast im. Maybe? I don't know. Have to be careful with the mango. But I feel like just redemption monks are going to easily convert organ guns, and then eagles just kill everything else. Also, eco upgrades so heavily in favor of Vinchester. He's got handcart to no wheelbarrow. He's got bowsaw to just double bit axe. Horse collar to no horse collar. I mean, he's going to click up to imp in just a moment. And yeah, I guess Yo's going to try and push right now, but I don't see it. And there you go. Imp on the way. My only concern for Vinch is that he doesn't actually have a way to deal with the castle. Like, he's really far away from his own. I guess he could just use it to hold on until he can drop a castle. And that could work, but it is going to give Yo possibly an eco lead? Maybe not. Vinch is insanely far ahead. There's redemption, 3 relics. Honestly, Vinch could even get 5. Look at that eco difference right there. And Yo himself isn't too far away from clicking up. He's even idling his TC right now. Oh, that wasn't on purpose. Lol. Where's the other stone? There's a stone here. And I think Yo took the other stone. Yeah, I mean, Aztecs obviously don't have bombards. Oh. Oh, wait. Yo's delaying his Imperial Age to make some scout cavalry. I don't like that. Because this is going to be a thing. I mean, that's going to be a lot of conversions. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a lot of dead organs. Like, Yo just needs to get to Imperial Age. Like, have scale barding armor coming in, and Yo's sticking with Castle Age, man. Now gonna be going over to the stone on the left side. All the scout techs queued up. Just doesn't have great food income. But what an appropriate way to, you know, play this Masters of Socotra game. There's block printing. Vinch buying that so important castle, which he's able to do because his eco's been so much better. Still ahead by around 3,000 resources collected. Anyway, more conversions. Income to Light Cav. Monks are currently sitting at 55 HP. And uh-oh. Actually, hold on. That could be a bit of a doubt castle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. And Yo's pushing forward with the organ guns and the light cav, and Vinch doesn't actually have anything right now. I mean, the block printing monks were good, but... And I thought Yo was, you know, kind of odd to be trading the organ guns away so readily. But the monks just aren't really in sufficient numbers. There are 10 monks queued up right now. Oh. Now those units are all going to be dying, and Yo has a huge villager lead right now. Uh-oh. I thought Yo had to go for his own Imperial Age, but deleting the castle, buying some more. Even getting chain barding armor. Does Yo just not think he needs Imperial Age? More light cav swooping in. Oh my god. And this is just from 2 stables. Holy crap. I thought Yo was so dead. He was behind by like 3,000 resources collected. He's still behind by like 2,000, but simply no stone. No castles. It's just weakness of Aztecs. Of all the American civs. And Yo looking like he wants to win Masters of Socotra 2 with organ gun light cav in Castle Age. Pikeman upgrade now on the way, but that's what the organ guns are for, obviously. And Vinge is simply losing so many monks. I mean, yeah, the monks have 65 HP, but Light Cav do a lot of bonus damage. And they're fast. And of course, the Light Cav also raid. And also, these relics are under threat. Oh my god. Ram's knocking. And Yo still isn't clicking up, man. Looks like one organ gun was converted. But now the Treb is on the way, but that Treb isn't going to be protected by a whole hell of a lot. Oh, that's a beautiful position for those monks. Some organ guns getting converted, and the monk numbers are slowly climbing. This game got interesting. I don't think that can range the castle. I think it's attacking the stables. And here's Imperial Age coming in for Mr. Yo, the big upgrade. Note that the relics are still being housed, but I think that's what the Ram is going for. Oh, and so many monks are going to get picked off. And the relics are also likely to get ungarrisoned. 5 monks currently for Vinch. Gotta be careful of the Mangonel. Oh, I think the Treb sniped it there. Oh, military numbers are pretty much dead even, but the organ guns are just going to start shooting everything, as they are wont to do. And those Trebs simply cannot get too close to the base of Mr. Yo because it's getting too far away from this defensive castle of Winchester. And then the monks are going to be too exposed, and right now, Yo has just created this little area in which, yes, Vinch is really hard to break right now, but Yo is going to have complete map control. He's going to be on 69, Vils to 53, and then he can start adding in Fatorias. And that is a very, very risky castle, and instantly cancels it. That was not destined for greatness, shall we say. Gonna have to place it a little bit further back. Vinch is gonna be able to go to gold on the left, though. Has reclaimed his relics. We could very well be seeing Fatorias. We'll have to see what Yo chooses to go for. Chemistry and bombards are gonna be critical. Note that the light cav numbers have been heavily depleted. And we now have 8 monks. Oh, Yo gonna be trying to pressure with these organ guns. The monk lasers are everywhere. The Trebs are getting their Treb rocks going. Oh, now the light cav are swooping in. There are still 10 organ guns left, and the monk numbers are plummeting down to 4, soon to be 3. Treb numbers are also going to be falling, and Yo is looking like he wants to be the Masters of Socotra 2 champion. Oh no. The power of Portuguese going to be getting chemistry in just a second is Mr. Yo. More mangonels, more light cav, which are pretty darn well upgraded. So many monks getting sniped right now. Blast furnace on the way. And now Vinch is in a terrible, terrible spot. Yo gonna try and get a relic. What's Yo up to? He's grabbing a trebuchet. I mean, remember that bombard cannons are still going to be convertible. They're going to be convertibles. They're literally convertibles by these Aztec monks, so it's not any sort of guarantee. Yeah, Vinch, I think, was a little too passive in early Castle Age, just trying to clean up those towers. It allowed Yo to get to Castle Age, and once Yo was in Castle Age, you know, the castle drop came in, the organ gun train started. And yet, this is match point. Vinch doesn't want to give up just yet. He's now going for squires. He's got these pikemen. It's not like his eco is so much worse than Mr. Yo's. Actually, considering he has 4 relics, it's probably about the same. But now Yo's starting to mix in some bombards. Oops. Oh, Arquebus being invested in right now. That could be a deadly one. Going to make these siege units so much more accurate. Those are some nice and pretty monk lasers. Oh, light cav coming in from the side. Oh, those monks are quite exposed. Ballistics coming in as well. But now the pikemen are on top of them. Pikemen only have +1/+1 though, whereas the light cav have +4/+2. And now all of these monks are getting absolutely riggedy wrecked. So many idle villagers right now for Winchester. He simply does not seem to have a hope in this game right here. Another bombard coming in, more organ guns queued up. Winchester now bottoming out those wood prices. Now the resources collected, still technically in favor of Winchester, especially when it comes to gold, but he is behind in everything else. And Yo's got that gold discount. Even a random Jaguar warrior, just 'cause. And now Yo gonna start to siege up this castle, the last line of defense here for Winchester. And is the Ornlu prediction going to be correct? Because I predicted 4-2 to Mr. Yo. Oh man, these trebuchets are under so much threat. The monks are going to be out of monk juice eventually. Vinch is not going to be able to repair this castle for very long. Bombard cannon, as soon as it gets one shot in, not even needed. Light cav going to be finishing off that. The power of Wololo is strong, but I fear that it is just not quite strong enough. Yeah, this has just been incredibly good play from Mr. Yo. You can just see that Socotra plays to so many of his strengths as a player. He's just always looking for that next step. He knows how to be aggressive, he knows how to get enough eco behind it, and he knows his win conditions. And Vinch also doing a really good job of that in this tournament. It's just, I think the mechanics and decision-making of Yo is just a little bit better. Yeah, map control is critical. We saw Vinch crush it in the games where he had it. Yo able to make it work just a little bit more often. GG, says Vinchester. Congrats. And that is it, guys. Mr. Yo will be winning this tournament 4-2 over Vinchester, Masters of Socotra 2, with some incredible Portuguese organ gun light cav play. 56 conversions for Vinchester. Simply not enough, as Yo's KD was absolutely monstrous. Even if we add those 56 kills in, it's an amazing KD for Mr. Yo. What a great final game. Portuguese winning over Aztecs. Good stuff.